Hey guys, how you doing? This is Lorraine from the Sacred Alchemist 1111. How are you guys doing? I hope that you're all not doing too bad. You're feeling really well, safe, protected, secured within your own energies, and you're making sure that you're keeping those healthy boundaries up and very strong and definitely impenetrable. All right. Thank you guys. Welcome to the new and existing subscribers. I hope that you guys are really doing well, and thank you again for supporting the channel and helping the channel to grow. I really do appreciate it, immensely. It really is amazing, and I love reading the comments from you all as well. Thank you guys for leaving the comments, which also helps other people as well who watches the reading, and if they can resonate with what you're saying as well. All right, so without further ado, I'm just going to get stuck into this reading. Now this is going to be both for the divine feminine and the divine masculine energies. The day of this recording is the 8th of April, so the number 8 is quite significant in this energy. Definitely got some cycles that's closing up and some new ones that's opening. It feels as if like fortune is definitely smiling on you today. Okay. It really feels that way. You do have obviously your challenges that you're dealing with right now, but I feel at the end of the day that as each day progresses, feel that there's this renewed energy of hope that's coming through. So before I get stuck into the reading, I just want to give you a couple of intuitive messages that I got this morning. All right. So the first one was to do with, in my mind's eye, I saw the cross, and I saw two hearts, like the shape of a heart, one on either side, coming towards the cross and then latching on and joining on to the cross. And then all of a sudden I saw a white glow around the cross and the two hearts. Now I kind of took that as a real sense of union that seems to be coming in like imminently. It's more or less about to happen. And it's a very sacred energy that I was picking up as well. So for some of you guys who can kind of like definitely relate to that vibe, that that you're going to be in strong union with your divine counterpart, that's definitely what I was feeling as well. All right. Definitely on a collective side, it was showing me that, especially throughout the year, you're going to hear about this a lot more. More people, hearing from the person, sitting and talking and sort of like revealing their true feelings towards each other, and then making that decision then to commit to one another. Now, as I said before, this is the year number 5, in 2021, it breaks down to 5, and this is the year of the Hierophant. And also this is about changes, challenges and struggles, and knowing that if you are still committed to the journey, which, I do feel that the majority of people who's watching this reading, you're still committed to the journey, even though despite the negative aspects of from people around you that are trying so hard to make sure that you guys don't unite. All right. There's definitely this energy of an unholy collective. Basically people that don't wish you well. Okay. It goes against the universal laws as well, trying to keep you guys very much pinned against each other and not really united together. So I know that some of you guys are kind of dealing with that as well, but deep down inside you guys are not giving up, and that's amazing. All right, so first let's get started with the intuitive deck. What I've got going on here, not the intuitive deck, sorry, the keywords deck. Let's see what we've got. What kind of messages do we have for you guys? All right. Okay, so the first card that we have got, the first keywords that we've got is, they wasn't around during your struggles, but now they want to be around during your success. Yes, this is definitely what I've been picking up a lot on as well. These people that are really desperately trying to hold on to you because they don't want you guys to be successful. They really want you guys to be, as I said, pegged against each other. They're not allowing money to flow towards you, not allowing abundance to come towards you. They want you to be stuck in this energy of fear, which literally is not really going to be the case because they're losing, all right? The next card that we've got for you is they just wasn't ready. Spirit says they just wasn't ready. This really is about the divine masculine, to be honest, divine feminine. He just wasn't ready. Now, you can take that however you need to, but what it said to me, because I feel that this is something that he or she would actually say. I can imagine him saying, I just wasn't ready. I just didn't know what to do. I was just stuck in a situation where, you know, to me, it just feels as if it was just all in his head, stuck in his head. He just wasn't ready for this. Also, the energy and the love and the connection that the divine masculine has for you, divine feminine, is something that he has never, or she has never experienced before. So this really threw them, the energy, the connection that you guys have with each other, it threw him or her off of their game and made them kind of like be at standstill. So, you know, when you get that hangman energy or the Knight of Pentacles energy where it's just so slow, they just literally didn't know how to handle this, which, yeah, they just wasn't ready for it. Some of them, I do feel that it was to do with the age, where they still wanted to experience going out, having fun with their friends and traveling as well. And they just wasn't ready to, you know, be in this commitment yet. All right. They still had a lot of things going on. And the last card that we have got is, yeah, shadow work. This is what they were going through as well. All right. A lot of them was being sort of psychically, spiritually attacked by, you know, dark entities as well as the karmic. Most of them were experiencing a lot of black magic as well from the karmic. So there was a lot of things that they needed to undo. There's obviously their higher self and their ancestors was doing the same thing to help them to really unravel and, you know, the situation, and also help to pay off the karmic debts. I just see them being in this tangled web of a mess of deception and deceit. You know, this is, you know, where he was sort of like in a mangled kind of way, trying to really get out of this car wreck, this situation that he was in. All right. And obviously this took a lot of time. So divine feminine, yeah, this is definitely what was going on here. And I definitely feel that for you both, the people that wasn't around you during the time of when when you were struggling with yourself and to try and get your, self in a really good position to start living the life that you want to have for your true desires. People wasn't around for you at the time as well. But ironically enough, they wanted you to be around for them. All right. So, yeah, you get people like that. So let's see what we've got with the Kipper, what kind of energies we have. Let's see. First card that we have got is Thief. Yeah. People were stealing your time, your love, your ideas as well, and claiming it for their own. But I feel that the most valuable part of this situation right now that you have learned about is that not to allow people to take up too much of your time. All right? Because these energy vampires will do anything and everything to see you fall down. And if you can see the way how this woman in the background is, laughing at this gentleman, thinking that it's really funny, when it isn't, this is something that I know that most of you guys would have experienced, this kind of bullying tactic as well. So, again, this karmic energy for you, divine masculine, as well as people around you as well that you considered your friends and your family. They were just stealing your energy away from you, making you feel really low and, lethargic and really just messed up, all right? Next card that we have got is a message. Some of you, I just feel that some of you would definitely be getting some kind of text message, either in the, an email or handwritten letter or a voicemail message will be left for you. This to me speaks, let me just get another card on this. I'm told to get another card. What's this message about? Who is it from? What is it about? Somebody to do with some kind of money. Now, it's interesting as well, the way how this thief was here, and then you've got this poverty energy as well. For some of you divine feminines, it could be from your divine masculine, say that the reason why they wasn't ready is because the money just literally wasn't there. Okay? Not putting my mouth on the situation as well, but some of them could have recently been burgled. And their, prized possessions were stolen. If that's happened, that's, I'm just really sorry to hear about that. But it's given me this energy of somebody being ransacked, or, a lot of fraud was done upon them. And just really just in this vibe of, at a loss, all right? Because if you notice the way how they were looking really nice there, and then all of a sudden, this is after what happened. Somebody wanted you or the divine masculine to be not where you are, or where they were with their money. I feel that money was really going well for them when they met these people or this karmic, and it left them feeling really and truly broke, and really not being able to come forward and give you the relationship that you need, because it just didn't have the money. All right, tell me about the shadow work, because I feel that this Kipper is about relating to these cards. Tell me about the shadow work. Very much karma. Expectation. This really feels to me that this is something that the divine feminine is expecting this to happen. You're expecting your divine masculine to be going through his or her shadow work right now. You're in this energy of waiting, but you're very wealthy. You're very comfortable where you are. You've done a lot of work on yourself as well, divine feminine. This could be to do with your job, your business as well. I just see a lot of wealth around you. I also see a lot of sadness as well, because you're really concerned about, and also what you're hearing. Some of you were actually expecting this message, something similar along those lines about money being involved and the situation that your divine masculine was in. Let me just get another card on this. Tell me about the thief. A gift. I really feel that there was some kind of gift. Remember what I said about a prized possession? Something about a prized possession was taken, was stolen, and it's left him in a lot of poverty. And tell me about this expectation card. Community. I really do feel that this is definitely to do with you, divine feminine. If you know of the kind of family, the people that surround this divine masculine, you kind of suspected that they had something to do with your person's downfall. This is why you're not really in this energy of being happy, or you're not somebody that's like going good, you deserved it. Rather than it's like a cautionary tale, like, well, this is kind of like what happens when you put your energy towards people like these. These are the kind of people, if you allow them to come into your life, this is what could happen. You knew that these people were not good for your divine masculine. But at the end of the day, they wasn't listening. They just wasn't listening. They just didn't want to hear what you had to say. All right? No matter how many times you would have tried to warn your DM about, hun, be careful of these people because they're not your people, or, you need to be careful with that person. Some of you would have known that this karmic was trying to get in touch with your divine masculine. But at the time, the journey, that you wasn't able to interfere too much. but rather to sit back and allow it to happen, because you know that he had to, or she had to go through this energy of loss and betrayal so that he or she could have his or her awakening. All right, let's just pull some cards from the Starseed Oracle. I'll pull a card from there and the Work Your Light. So we've got, this is for both the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine as well. So please do take what resonates here. I'm also picking up embarrassment as well. This is why he's not able to really come through. All right. So I do feel at the same time, Divine Feminine and you, Divine Masculine, this is about watering your garden, body care, nourishment, tenderness and rest. You've gone through a lot, an ordeal at this precise moment in time, and you guys need to just really just focus on resting and really just taking care of yourself as best you can. This card actually wants to come out and speak, and it is lost lands, soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. So I do feel for some of you guys as well, especially for the Divine Feminine, this is also to do with things of the past, like, you know, like soul ties, karmic ties that were not completed in the past. You've already gone through this before. Remember about the gifts, and you've got a gift here. Certainly to do with recollection, intuition. You've already gone through this situation before. And for some of you guys in this same said lifetime of yours, Divine Masculine, I'm picking up on, I'm being told, like, it's like pointing at you, Divine Masculine. You've already gone through this situation before. So for you to allow it to happen to you again in the different form of a different person, you need to kind of like, again, this is about remembering never to allow yourself to be in this energy again with somebody. Because I feel that it's all to do with this look, the charm, you know, and again, it's a thing of like this weakness. What I'm picking up here as well with this card, it's like this person or one or two people actually know you to be having a weakness for pretty faces. All right. And that's your trouble. That's your downfall. And because of that, it doesn't matter how much money you would have in the bank. Internally, you're very poor judgment, which then makes it easy for you to be a target of being taken advantage of. All right. And again, this energy of not listening, you've already done this before. That's what I'm picking up here. Water your garden. Okay, right. And for some of you guys as well, it's just an indication you need to drink more water. Stay hydrated as well. That's just being chucked from there. We have got Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? So you're mothering yourself in a way by being able to just take care of your body, take care of your soul, take care of your emotions, rest yourself. So I do sense that this is definitely coming from above. This is your spirit guides, your ancestors that's trying to help you during this tough time as well. Because this isn't easy. I really feel that it's a lot to do with, and look, there you go, the initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. As I said, this is a time of this is a test. This is definitely a test. You're going through a lot. You know, and again, with what I said to you at the top of the reading with regards to this year being about how committed are you to this journey. You are going to be forming into some form of union, but you've got a lot of people around you that are really struggling hard and trying hard to latch onto you, to keep holding on to you, because they know that you are going to be successful. They can see the success written all over you. They can see it. And this is why it's showing me like a dog that is holding onto a toy, and this little dog is shaking its head like, I'm not letting it go, I'm not letting it go, it's mine. All right, it's this kind of vibe. All right, this little, it's like a Jack Russell. Some of you might have a little Jack Russell with a little, like a little bean teddy bear thing, toy, and he likes to shake his head, stand there and shake his head and play around. I can see his playful little white and brown little dog. But that's kind of like the way how these vampires are. They're just not letting go of you guys. no matter what, all right? And this is where you need to just make sure that you are in your energy of holding on. If you can see here with this snake, you've got a snake person, you know, in your midst, but you can see these. You can start to see the snakes appearing, all right? They're appearing. The more that you are getting more enlightened, and this powerful vibe from this thunder and lightning. Tell me about thunder and lightning. Some of you, I'm hearing some of you work with the elements of the thunder. Some of you like to do some kind of rites or some kind of spell, energy spell, where when you see and hear the thunder. So whatever country that you're living in, or on rainy days, or on you know, when it's thunders, sometimes it helps to enhance the power of the spell, something like that. That's what I'm picking up here. This is definitely elemental alchemy. That's only going to be pertaining to those who are definitely on their journey, on their craft. I'm just going to have a look and see what messages that we're getting from the angel and ancestors. Angels and ancestors oracle cards. What kind of message do we have for you guys? Okay, we have got medicine guardian. Be open to healing information. Yes. Yeah. Nourishment and body care, tenderness and rest. Be open to healing information. So for some of you guys, this could definitely be about the way how, you know, you're looking for alternative medicines. Definitely getting involved in growing your own garden, growing your own herbs. Some of you starting to get into a lot of herbal teas as well. Trying out new different blends. Some of you are actually looking to blend and make your own teas as well to sell online, which would be amazing. Some of you guys are actually doing them as crystal packages. So what I mean by crystal packages, obviously you've got like your, you know, crystals here. I'm hearing lavender and crystals. So you might want to do like a little business side or something where you can be selling that as a beautiful little package, and then, you know, you throw in a little you know, a little organza bag of crystals. This is definitely about healing. You guys are definitely looking to, not just about healing yourselves, but healing other people as well in the process. Charging your tea as well with your intentions. Everything that you're doing these days, you're really putting a lot of intentions into this. This is definitely about you looking after yourself. And look what we've got, the winter card. Take care of your needs. Take care of your needs. Really self-care, self-love, divine feminine energy that's really popping through for you guys. And we've got the eagle, see things from a higher perspective. Again, third eye energy, downloads coming through from the spirit world. You guys are on a roll. This is all part of the initiation. I'm told to show you the bottom card. Don't know why I've got to do it. We have got the peacekeeper. Let go of the need to be right. Again, this really, really does feel that this is about just breaking away from these people. Just, again, you know, like sometimes if it's a thing of like you are, before, I'm talking about, you know, back in the day, where you was always one that was sort of like wanting to have the last say. Some of you were like that. I know I was definitely like that. But now it's a thing of like, just let it go. Because you're finding yourself that you're going to be stuck in that energy, feeding into, you know, feeding the vampires, feeding the trolls with your vibes. Let it go. Let go of the need to be right. And just focus on just being. You're no longer in this energy of, you know, entertaining them. You're not entertaining them, because if you are entertaining them, you are containing yourself and you are not going to be able to move forward. All right. And I feel that for some of you guys, it was a harsh wake up call. So let's have a look and see what kind of messages that we're getting from your higher self. This is the Cosmic Consciousness Ascension deck. The higher self of the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine. We do have time. Yep. Divine timing, but it's also to do with the length of time that you're in a situation for. Time is up. The time is now. It's time to get a move on. Okay. Lost time as well. Making up for lost time. This is also releasing yourself from the restrictions of man-made time. You're more delving in divine timing now, all right? The universal flow, yeah, just letting go of this man-made time for some of you guys as well, because it's a thing of like, if I put a date on it, if I put a time on when I want things done, I'm putting pressure on myself and it's not going to come in. I'm going to be constantly disappointed. You're going to be constantly behind your blessings and not actually focusing on the journey itself. So with this universal flow, you're definitely going with the flow as well. Going with it, because the moment that you go with the flow, you're starting to see a lot of more results coming in, because you are actually experiencing the evolution of your plans, which will then, you know, manifest into something that is going to be very tangible for you. All right, let go with the flow. I'm going to just give you guys 2 more cards. Okay, not 2 more cards, you've got 3. All right, so we've got balance. Yeah, perfect. This is definitely a balancing of the emotions, balancing of your finances, but balancing your energies, your feminine and your masculine energies, in order to become more grounded. You've got acceptance of that. This is definitely to do with acceptance of the situation, which helps you to just move on forward. All right. And we've got spiritual disillusionment, knowing that in the past, yeah, there was this vibe of, again, I'm picking up on some kind of like, some of you guys were coming from a very strict religious background, all right? A very religious upbringing. But the older that you've got, you've kind of like accepted the fact that, you know, yes, you was under the a disillusion with regards to religion, but now you're sort of like bringing more spirituality into it. This is, I don't want to take it down that road of being too political or anything like that where religion is concerned. You know how it goes already with that. But for you personally, you're, you know, again, you're just stepping away from that energy, knowing that, you know, something, you know, some people who are so like focused on religion and nothing else, somehow they're the ones that seem to have the right to judge you or other people on everything and everything. But the thing is, they're not even checking themselves. I'm hearing religion is a container. That's what I'm hearing. Religion is a container. Take that bit as it resonates, guys, all right? Let's get stuck into your tarot and see what kind of messages that we're getting from the tarot. I'm going to pull 3 cards for you guys. So this is going to be for the divine feminine, and then I'll pull for the divine masculine. Okay. Wow. Okay, we've got the 2 of Cups that showed up first. Hold on, guys. Let me just move this out the way. Now, what's going on here with these 2 cards? Why was this one pulled up first? All right. So the first card that we have got is the Page of Swords in the reverse. The second card that we've got is the 9 of Swords in the reverse. Again, this feels like this is expectations. You know that this is coming through. The bottom of the deck is the King of Cups in the reverse, but it's revealing the Star card. It's revealing the Star card. So divine feminine, I feel that some of you guys were admittedly spying on your divine masculine in the beginning. All right. You were looking at his or her, you know, social media profile, probably sending messages, you know, going through via friends and family just to try and see what kind of messages you were getting, any kind of signs that you were getting that this person was either missing you or you was missing them, or had they moved on, did they have somebody else? But I feel that's in the past. And with the 9 of Swords in the reverse, which thankfully is in the reverse, this speaks to me about no more stressing yourself out, no more sleepless late nights, you know, because you know with the 2 of Cups that it's happening. Union is coming in. And with the King of Cups in the reverse, showing the Star card, you know, with this energy of emotional attachment as well, I feel that this is definitely being turned on its head, because you've got the Star card, which is saying to me that I feel that this is your own spirit guide, guys, that was saying to you, have no fear, because this is definitely going to work out. It's definitely going to work out, guys, all right? So you don't have nothing to worry about, divine feminine, but you know this already. So let's have a look and see what's happening with the divine masculine. Let's get 3 cards for you guys. characters that we have for divine masculine. It's interesting how those two cards fell on the Nine of Swords. And the last card that we have, wow, is the Two of Pentacles. Interesting how that card actually flipped up. So we've got kind of like a mirroring energy going on here with the Two of Cups and the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. I do sense now, obviously this could be to do with some kind of juggling, all right? But because it's underneath the Two of Cups, now it's showing me, it's like you've got your pentacle, divine feminine, and divine masculine, you've got your pentacle. And together you are going to create this union, this strong partnership, because you both want a new beginning. And what I see going on here, it looks like that could be the number 11, and that's the number 11 as well. So 1111. You're trying to bring this love, this love energy that you got, this connection between the two of you. You're trying to bring this into reality, which is amazing. All right, and it's interesting in the way how these two cards were the ones that flipped up. So let's just swing this around slightly. All right, so let's show the first card. This was the Tower. Wow. This was the shake-up, guys, that you needed. Divine masculine, you was really stuck in a situation that you weren't getting out of. Now, remember what I said to you with regards to the theft and the poverty. And the fact is that you sent a message out. And I do feel that you took that risk to send that message to your divine feminine, to let her know and to explain to her what you had gone through. And I feel that what this done was bring you both together, because for some of you guys, it wasn't about you saying, oh, I told you so. I feel as, why am I talking as if this is in the past? Some of you guys, this has already happened. Some of you guys have actually spoken to each other. For some of you guys, the majority of you guys, this is going to be happening. Okay? Divine Feminine, you expected or you are expecting him or her to say this towards you. I don't feel that you're going to say, see, I told you so, I told you so. It's not like that at all, because you guys are definitely coming in to union together. Okay? But I sense that you're definitely ready to talk, Divine Feminine. You're definitely ready to talk. You're ready to talk. The card that we've got in the middle is the Eight of Wands in the reverse. So I feel that right now, I want to find out why there's a blockage on here. I'll find out in a second. All right? It's a bit unsure of what to say. There's a little bit of hesitancy with that Eight of Wands as well. And it also could be an indication of blockages as well. And we do have the Sun card at the bottom of the deck as well, which is a real significant sign of success here. This is going to be successful. Let's just find out about this. Spirit, tell me about the Page of Swords in the reverse for the Divine Feminine. Well, I hate when this happens. Sorry, guys. Tell me about the Page of Swords in the reverse. Because I sense that you were still hurting from this situation as well, Divine Feminine, at the time of when you guys had broken up. We've got kisses, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving, affection, falling in love. You'd fallen in love with them, definitely. And this was the way of you just checking to find out what was happening, because you loved them and you still do. You're not denying that unconditional love either. All right? What kept you awake at night as well. But again, it's in the past. All right? We've got the Sword and the Rose, clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. So it's like, it stressed you out because you knew that what was true. For some of you as well, what I'm picking up is that you didn't realize what kind of journey you was actually on, but it's like you couldn't explain it anymore. You couldn't explain the reason why you felt so attached to this person, so drawn to this person. if you both were physical with each other, if there was any intimacy, it's like you couldn't understand it. But the moment that you got the clarity as to what this is about, what this connection is, what this journey is, it turned everything around. And then you started to kind of really do the work on yourself. And you knew then, without a doubt, that this Two of Cups was going to be definitely for you. All right? Definitely, definitely, definitely. Let me just have a look and see what's going on with the Tower card for the Divine Masculine. Tell me about the Tower cards. We've got the Runner. Runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. This is what was going on with you, DM. Let's be honest. Interesting enough, and you got the Tower card. Running away from this codependent relationship. And again, what I'm picking up as well is that you was fearful of being intimate with the karmic. Again, I feel that this, because you kind of knew what was going on here. All right? You kind of knew what was going on here. Some of you guys as well, this was obviously the fear of the intimacy with the Divine Feminine. But I feel that it's just with anybody in general. All right? Your feminine turned everything around. Tell me about the Eight of Wands in reverse. Where's the Eight of Wands in reverse? Where's the Eight of Wands in reverse? Reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, make memories. I do feel that before he or she will be able to come back to you, there was definitely some learning that needed to happen from this really, shaky situation. The reason I say it's shaky is because the Tower card to me just feels like it was definitely, making mountains move, all right? Groundbreaking, shaking the foundations, shaking you to the core Divine Masculine so that you could get to really see what's going on here with regards to the connection that you had with somebody who didn't value you. Underneath the bottom of the clarifying deck for this, we've got twin flames. Look at that. Twin flames. Yin and yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other. This is where you guys are at. And it's funny where I mentioned about the 1111. Because I feel that this love is going to be real. It's going to be tangible. It's going to be something that you can... It's not just about seeing and touching. It's about feeling those energies as well. And they both go hand in hand. You see, we've got the Kundalini energy there. And again, you've got this snake, which represents kind of the Kundalini energy for on both sides. Guys, this is what I've got. I'm going to leave it right here for you all. This is going to be something. Whatever this conversation is going to be, it's really going to solidify this connection even more, because there's going to be such a level of spiritual understanding, awareness as to what's going on, and it's going to just bring you guys closer together. All right, so I really wish you all the best in that. Definitely. All right, so guys, thank you so much for watching this reading. I hope this has helped you with your situation. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel. I will be back with some more readings for you all as well. But for now, I'm just going to love you and leave you. Wish you a very blessed day. And as I said, yep, I'll be back with another reading. All right. So this is Lorraine from the Sacred Alchemist 1111. Signing out for now. Take care, guys. Peace out.